Hi folks. I was at an AMTA conference in Chicago recently, and a couple of large companies shared that only 1 to 2% of their translations need post-editing or translated by humans today. And you might think it's tiny, but get this, for one of them, that 1% means 300 million words a year. So they're probably spending nearly all their localization budget, like 95 to 98%, just on this post editing. And we see the same thing with our own customers, and they are using the best machine translation setup possible, trained on their translation memories with the glossaries and so on. So what's going on? Why are they still burning most of their budget on post editing? So here's the thing. Machine translation is a machine learning technique that learns from your data and is great at learning high-frequency language patterns and terminology. But when you look at your actual localization and style requirements and then try to find examples of these in your translation memories, you'll see that only some requirements show up often enough to be learned. Others are too rare or depend too much on context to stand out from the noise. So what happens? Well, you've got this huge gap between what machine translation gives you and what you actually need, and your solution, hire post editors. And you don't really train them, you instruct them. Instructions are the only way to handle requirements that cannot be learned from data. And until very recently, the only way to improve quality was to instruct humans. That's where your millions go. And right now, many talented translators spend countless hours on repetitive tasks, fixing tone of voice, adjusting gender forms, checking style guide compliance. These mechanical tasks take time away from where human translators truly shine, bringing cultural nuance, creativity, and deep understanding to translations. And the budget constraints mean that many potential improvements never happened. So now for the good part, there is a technology you can actually instruct today, large language models, right? But just throwing prompts at it is not enough. To bridge this gap between machine translation and what enterprise needs, you've got to give LLM context, both for your translations and your business. It also needs to understand how to spot the tags that doesn't meet requirements, how to fix it, and how to check its own work. At Intento, we call these AI agents. And usually one agent cannot do all the job. Just like humans, LLMs have limited attention spans, so for different groups of translation requirements, you need different agents working as a team. Just like with humans, if your AI agents aren't working together well, they'll just spoil the broth. So at Intento, we just rolled out an early access prototype of our agentic platform, which helps those agents work together in the right way. And we set up multi-agent translation workflows for some of the customers. We start by customizing machine translation, then looking at what post editors are still fixing and what users are saying, and then figuring out the important requirements missed by machine translation and adding AI agents to handle them. And let me be clear about something really important. This technology is designed to elevate the translation profession, not to replace it. Think of AI agents as taking over the tedious parts of post-editing, freeing up translators to focus on more rewarding aspects of the craft. There is a saying in post-editing, if you can leave it as is, don't touch it. Well, it's wrong. It should not be janitorial work. Imagine instead having the time to make every translation not just correct, but exceptional. And we believe AI agents will transform translation workflows in a way that benefits everyone. So some of our customers already use this technology in 2024. Make sure you have it in your plans at least for 2025. And come talk to us at our LocWorld booth in Monterey. We'd love to tell you more. Thanks.